I do know that Stephen King made his little quote from it, and if Stephen King's quoting on your book, it's a horror, alright?
I don't know why.
Hi guys, what's up? It's Summer. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video, and in today's video we are going to be doing a book haul. If you guys are not subscribed, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Yeah, so let's just go and get started. So the first book I picked up is Those Who Pray. So to my knowledge, this is about a girl who goes off to college. Like, this is her first freshman year of college. She's not having that ideal freshman lifestyle in college. Did we all not have that? But anyways, she's not having that, and so I think that she becomes friends with these girls that seem like, you know, hi, come on in, welcome, but like, just kidding, we're a cult. So the next book I got is called The Voting Booth. It's basically about two teens that vote for the first time and the difficulties in voting and the difficulties in especially black people voting and voter suppression. Anyways, so this next book is called The Right Swipe. I don't know, I'm getting like Tinder vibes from this. I'm getting like this, they basically met on Tinder and maybe they didn't think they were going to work out, and then it ended up being a great love story. That's the vibes I'm getting from this cover. On to the next book, I have Axe Again, Yes, and I think this is like kind of a psychological something. I'm not really sure. I feel like it's about like an Irish family or something of that sort. So moving on to the next book. The next book I got is called The Night Swim, and to my knowledge this is about a podcast that ends up becoming popular, and like said podcast introduces this, or someone reaches out to the girl doing the podcast, and it ends up being like a rape case. I really wanted to read it because I thought that it would be pretty like a powerful book to talk about topics like that, because I feel like that's something that a lot of the times some people try to look away from or avoid, and you know, it's an actual thing in America, and I'm pretty sure probably other countries. Next book I got is Where the Crawdads Sing. But I think this is the book that's like about this girl that grows up in a very poor situation, and she lives in like the slums of like North Carolina or something of that sort. First of all, pretty cool. North Carolina, here you go. Nice city, nice state. Alright, so the next book I got is called Anxious People, and I've seen the cover around a lot. I think it was like a book of a month book choice selection. Not really sure which month. Maybe a recent one, I'm not sure. Potentially it's a couple that is splitting up because they're like walking away from each other. So, but then again, it's called Anxious, well, I don't know. So yeah, that's what I think that this is about. And would be bank robber, he disappears into the... Alright, well I guess that's what we're doing now. Okay, great, so they're being held hostage. That's plot twist. So yeah, I don't know, like the cover though makes you think about what it's about, right? And the next book is Ties That Tether. So I believe, first of all, the cover, can we talk about the cover? Whoa, wow, aha. Okay, anyways, so I believe this is about a Nigerian woman who is trying to follow Nigerian culture, and I think she ends up like moving, and she meets a white male specifically, and I think they form some type of relations, and so I think she's just ending up dealing with the fact that she's trying to please like her parents, as well as I guess keep herself balanced. Okay, so the next book I have is the Bromance book club, and this is kind of an older book, but I do believe it's about a male that him and his wife are getting a divorce, or they are thinking about getting a divorce. They're like to their last straws of their marriage, and so he ends up going to like a book club to be able to help learn how to actually fix his marriage or read books about, actually I'm not really sure. So next book is called Tell Me Lies. Needing to read a book about toxicity is exactly what this is. Yeah, I do believe this is about a girl who is like a college freshman, and like she ends up meeting this guy that is extremely toxic. Moving along to the next book I got is Beach Read. And I'm really excited to read this because a lot of people say that this book actually has like a bit of like a twist you know. Okay, so next book I got is Jurassic Park because I am a sucker for anything dinosaurs. To the next book I have Tools of Engagement, and this is one of Tessa Bailey's newest book, I believe. I think all of her characters are mentioned in almost every book. So next book I have, I just like the cover for this, and it's called Spoiler Alert, and I think this is about a soon-to-be couple potentially, and they end up doing a lot of I think the girl is into like plays and stuff, and she doesn't like tell a lot of people that she's into plays, and he comes to support her and they form a love story. I'm really just making this up at this point, but that's what I'm getting. That's the vibes I'm getting from like the book cover. Next book I got is The Trouble with Hating You, and it says these two are so not in love. I love that. I love that. We needed to know. I'm getting the vibes of like a hate to love type of romance thing, maybe like kind of like that Hating Game type of romance. I'm not really sure, but they both look like nice little people that could be together. Don't you think so? It says she'll do anything to avoid marriage, even if it means giving up the perfect guy. So the next book I have is Verity. To my knowledge, this is about a girl that is broke. She's broke, and she like really, I feel like this sounds like kind of like another thriller, but it's always about broke girls. But she's a broke girl, and I think she just lost her job or something like that. I think she's potentially going to school, and so she really needs a job, and they end up hiring her at this place that is kind of creepy. And so she moves in and she lives with this family. They may or may not set rules for her, which is probably another red flag, but she's getting paid like a decent amount. And yeah, I think just a lot of like creepy, disturbing stuff starts to happen, and she starts to learn a lot about the people that she's living with, which is another thing that's scary. Next book I got is Radio Silence, and I definitely 1000% just got this book because so many people are saying a lot about another plan or alternative plan to life, and not just like college, or even if you do that, that, you know, alternative plans is basically what I got out of this book. Next book I got is called The Worst Best Man, and I believe this book is about a woman that gets left at the altar, and so she decides when she grows up in life she's going to be a wedding planner. Don't we all? But yeah, she going through some stuff, obviously, and so then I think she meets like the brother, which is like, I think potentially the person that told her ex-fiance to leave her at the whole altar. So the next book I got is kind of an older book, but it's called Long Way Down, and I think this is about a guy, his brother gets shot. So in this guy, or the way the world works where the guy's brother lives, or they live, it's like if someone does something to you, you do something back to them. So I think a lot of this book is about the brother wanting to get revenge at the person for killing his brother. And then I heard it has like a lot of like real talks about like how killing that person, or you know, whatnot, isn't going to bring back what you really are hurting about. Next book I have is another rom-com type of thing, and it's called The Friend Zone, and I'm assuming that this is a love to hate relationship type of thing, or maybe like friends to relationship type of thing. So yeah, moving on to the next book I got the Nightingale. Alright, so the next book I got is Felix Ever After. I'm pretty sure you guys already know what this book is about by now. I mean, like, come on. I'm the only one late to the game, but I'm really excited to read this book though, honestly, because I don't feel like I've read a lot of books about transgenders or anything of that sort, so it would help, you know, for me to be more educated, more sporty, more everything. So yeah, I really am excited to read this. So the next book is They Both Die at the End. So the next book I got is The Memory Police, and I'm pretty sure everyone's already heard about this book as well. So the very last book I got is An Absolutely Remarkable Thing, and so I decided to give this book another try and actually like try to thoroughly read this book. I'm sure you guys have already heard so much about this book, so I'm pretty sure I don't have to explain it, but yeah, comment down below if you guys have read this book though, because let me know. Alright, yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. Do not forget to give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below if you guys have read any of these books, or if you guys picked up any of these books. Also, please feel free to correct me on any synopsis I listed or may have not listed that is, you know, correction's alright, in the comments below. And do not forget to hit the subscribe button before you guys leave. and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys. The camera definitely stopped because me and her are going through some stuff right now. In that point in life where I'm just trying to like read so much because I'm not trying to think about my actual life, you know what I mean? So it's a great time. It's a great time.